that he said that he supposed to have been built that pool over there. All right. This is Zen Garden, you guys. I'm right here at Zen Garden reporting live. This is Black Titanic reporting live at Zen Garden. Behind me, I can remember my soul bragging about this apartment complex that this would make him a millionaire. He actually bought the suit on these people, knowing that his hands wasn't clean. Muscle, we know you didn't build that pool over here. This is Black Titanic reporting live at Zen Garden. We do know for a fact that that's the leasing office right there. This is a great big building complex, you guys. Yes. All right. So, yeah, it's the leasing office right here. This is Zen Garden, you guys. All right. So, Zen Garden is not bulging, you guys. They are not bulging at all. At all. Just over there on the side of the office is the pool that Maso claimed he built, right? So, we're going to summarize this. This is Black Titanic. I'm standing right here at Zen Garden right here. And I'll run for miles just to get the taste. Must be This is Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share and subscribe. So now Zen Garden has really have won a major milestone. Scope has been trying to collect impartial judgment. Whatever they ask for, Scopes has said, give it to us right now. Yes, but not so fast because Zen Garden is fighting back. Zen Garden allegation of negligence. All right, document 5 at 14. And the evidence adjusts supporting them distinct from its brief or contract counterclaim. So y'all know Scopes took them to court. And then Zen Garden had a counterclaim, you guys. Clearly, even Scopes misfeasance, they said, means that they're not performing, failure in their performance of their duty. Misfeasance in the performance of its contractual obligation. Paramount among the evidence is the incontestable fact that Scopes negligently constructed the property clubhouse, which required an entire redo, costing Zen Garden hundreds of thousands of dollars. Y'all see that? Costing them hundreds and thousands of dollars. That's what Maso did because he really did not perform or do the clubhouse right. E.g., deposition of Maso Scout. Acknowledging the clubhouse was out of spec and required recertification. Thus, Zen Garden has adequately adduced evidence of damages in this matter sufficient to preclude summary judgment on Scope's claim. Conclusion. In accordance with the above, Zen Garden requested the court deny Scope's motion for partial summary judgment to the extent it seeks judgment on Zen Garden negligence counterclaim. So they found the law. It was a law that they found, y'all, this law said that Zen Garden had a duty to perform adequately. It's written in the law on the construction, but Zen Garden was trying to get out of it. They were saying that they were blaming everything on Zen Garden. Scopes
was blaming all of their inadequacy on Zen Garden. But anyway, this is just Lanier Ford Shaver Payne Certificate of Service. I hereby certify on the 6th day of February, I electronically filed with the clerk of the court system, which will send notification to the filing. So, Mr. Rogers, yeah. So Zen Garden is really messed up. My social never took these people to court because his hands is not clean.
Hi, this is I'm actually just left the courtroom, you guys, with Marcel Scott. Marcel actually got in hours later, but right here at the now you can see this Madison County Courthouse, right? Madison County Courthouse. I was in courtroom 6 with Judge Payton. We're in courtroom 6 with Judge Payton, and it's over a property dispute. Now, what's going on is that I do have a small testimony from the owner, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was there, and he was a very nice man. The judge called Marceau over and over and over. He was not there. Finally, he walked in about 5 minutes before the court was over. It was over property. So the judge said, Marceau, do you have any representation? He said that my brother is a lawyer. So after, I'm saying, the judge said you need representation because he came in there trying to represent himself. And the man in there had all the paperwork where he had paid. Actually, the man, Mr. Smith, had bought this property in just a northwest area of Huntsville. That is Councilman Keith District. But the man said he had bought the house from 2 other people. Marceau had not paid taxes on his property in 3 years, and the house was dilapidated. It was the worst looking house in the community. And this was like in 2014. So the man have had the property, he said, since 10 years. Marceau disputed. He said that he wanted his property back. So that's when the judge said, when you're going to need representation, you cannot represent yourself. He said that Maurice, get this out of my brother is a lawyer. He'll represent me. So then he started asking the lawyers in the courtroom questions, and they said, no, I don't represent you. You can't give me any advice. And the judge kept telling him that they cannot give him advice. Anyway, stay tuned. It's over property that he had not paid in years. He lost the property. They lost it. Tax lien. It was taxes. And the guy, Mr. Smith, bought it from someone else. Mr. Smith said to fix the house up. Got a tenant in there that's been over there for 10 years, he said. Yeah, he fixed the house up, and I know the house. I know the house he talked about. Yeah, that house right there was so bad. I was the worstest house in the neighborhood. Everywhere they go, those people won't fix up the property. My Sonia won't. All right, bye, y'all. Okay, let's go. It's Mr. Smith. He don't want to be. Hold it. Mr. Smith I said, do you want to talk? He said, no. He said he's a government worker. So I kept the camera on the floor and he gave me a brief statement. So this is Mr. Smith. He is the rightful owner of the property. He is a businessman now. He's a businessman. Marceau is not no businessman. He don't even have competition with this man. Marceau was telling the judge, yeah, I got several properties. Talking to the judge didn't want to hear that. Okay, let me start it from the beginning. Well, as you can see, he didn't want to be on camera. He said, wait a minute. I didn't start it from the beginning. I want y'all to hear what he said. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, and the house. It seems quite strange that you would try to claim it after you. He had possession of the house in 10 years. 10 years. Yeah. So I'm not worried about it. He's lost it to 2 sales. Wow. Okay. Well, congratulations, and I know you're going to get the house. Well, as you can see, he didn't want to be on camera. He said he worked for the government. That was Mr. Smith. He was in there in the courtroom. Mr. Smith, obviously, it's some property dispute in Northwest area, Meadow Hill, where Marcel lost the house where he was paying taxes on in Meadow Hill. The house was dilapidated, and he fixed it up. And actually, that gentleman said he bought the house from 2 other owners, had the house before he did. He bought the house, he fixed it. So my son was about an hour late. They were getting ready to wrap up the courtroom issue. Again, this is over some property, you guys. Property dispute where they lost the house because they said that Marceau had not paid taxes in 3 years on the house since 2014. I don't know if he's coming down these stairs or what. But see, Donna Jackson says it seems illegal what they are.
So, that's it. So they claim that they're out giving back to the community when they going around in the community doing as many allegedly illegal things as they want to. Stay tuned for the update on this. Yeah. So, Melody is responding to all those copyright issues. She says, stay on your purpose. Don't allow darkness to ever overshadow light. If there's one thing you'll learn from watching me, it's move in silence. There are always things I'm working on behind the scenes. Y'all, yeah, she is. Behind the scenes, she's always working, you guys. Oh, yeah, y'all have seen this just suddenly pop out. That's what you have to do in this season. You don't announce your move, and you don't allow a battle to make people believe it ain't about to be a war. Critical thinkers, highly educated, never be weary in well-doing. Never get tired of standing for what's right. Don't get discouraged when the enemy is doing what the enemy is supposed to do. When does the enemy just sit back and chill? Never. I said this month ago, demons don't get tired. She sure did. This is a whole spiritual warfare. You've been seeing it in real time in my life. I know y'all all didn't think it was stopping here, but together in unity we stand. Now, allow your creative juices to flow. Allow an eternity creative method to come about to continue doing what you enjoy. Never weary and well doing. Now, you guys, let me just go see what this says. Melody Hopes, Living Out Loud, Roger that. And then Tish Allen said, look at those hips and that outfit. D say, how about living, period? Yeah, stunt, little gal stunt. Anyway, all these fire emojis. Thank you, Melody, you guys. So she was referring to the copyright issue that we got on. Be creative. You guys are critical thinking. Be creative. And I did get this from, I am on IG, but here for the high tea, I already got it already outlined in a row. So I just did here for the high tea. But anyway, this is on Melody Sheree Rogers' IG page. Hey everybody, I'm just going over some facts with you guys. I'm going over some update. Now, Trinity was in May. She went over that trial in May. This is an update version of it, August and September. So when I went to down to the court on August the 28th, 29th, I was telling you guys that they asked for Mr. Allen is Schultz's lawyer. They went before the judge and asked the judge to withdraw or for a summary judgment, right? That means to dismiss the case. So let me read to y'all what it says summary judgment is. A summary judgment is granted when the facts can be decided up on without needing to go to trial, right? Where the opposing party will lose due to a lack of evidence. If it's not clear that there is no more evidence, then summary judgment must be denied. If it's not clear that there is no more evidence, then summary judgment must be denied. What does summary judgment mean in law? A summary judgment is a judgment entered by a court for one party and against another party without a full trial. So they want it to be decided on right now and right then. That was on August the 29th. They asked for the case to be dismissed. This is Mr. Allen. He asked the case for them to ask the judge if they could withdraw from the case, okay? So it's now right here. So what happens when a summary judgment is denied? When a motion for summary judgment is denied, the non-moving party achieves a form of premium that enables a case to settle for an additional amount. But simply, the settlement value of a case increases when a motion for summary judgment is denied. This denial of summary judgment up the antes in the litigation game. So you can see right here on August the 29th, opinion or order filing for number 32 order. Defendant is to respond to the motion for summary judgment, right? They gave that date for them to respond to a summary judgment. Will Zen Garden withdraw? Would Zen Garden allow them to dismiss the case? Did they present in front of the judge enough evidence so they don't have to go to trial? I saw where they don't say what pieces that they presented. I didn't have time, you guys, to go down there to the court and get the paperwork because I want to know on August the 29th what was the exhibit. So we'll probably have to, maybe Trinity can get it for us, you guys. But we're on this case. So anyway, so let's go up to September 15th. So now he have 21 days. Zen Garden have 21 days to answer, right? Will you agree with Scott's lawyer, Mr. Allen, and dismiss the case? Will you withdraw from the case? A summary judgment. Okay, let's see one more time. I'm gonna read one more. In law, a summary judgment, also referred to as judgment as a matter of law or summary disposition, It's a judgment entered by a court for one party and against another party without a full trial. Summary judgment may be issued on the merit of an entire case or to discrete issues in that case. So they ask for a summary judgment, yeah. So a motion for summary judgment is a motion asking the court to issue summary judgment at least one claim. If the motion is granted, a decision is made. So that would be the partial summary judgment. For all these exhibits that I have laid my facts out to you, can you decide on some of them, right? And then you still can go to trial to determine damages, right? So, but that's not what they want to do. They want to withdraw completely. They want to dismiss the case completely. This is the update version now. So September let's see what he's saying. September 15th, right? Filing not witness listed by Zen Garden. They didn't tell y'all what happened. Roger Christopher is Zen Garden lawyer. September the 15th, again, 2023, Mr. Allen is, Anderson Allen is Scopes' lawyer. September 2023, it says, let me bring it up so I can read it. In my opinion, he says, opinion or order filing 35 order. The court grants number 34, unopposed motion to withdraw. He ready to throw in the towel. My soul scopes, he want to throw in a towel. He want to withdraw. He want to quit. He want to quit. Now look, he playing with some professionals now. It ain't Bud and it ain't Miss Joy where you can sit around here and talk around in circles because they talks around in circles right along with you. But all the time, all your lies. They hit you with facts. All your lies has been caught up with you, my soul. All your scandalous, all your deceitfulness is caught up with you in court. So now you want to withdraw. You want Zen Garden to look the other way. You have caused Zen Garden so much money, according to the court documents, allegedly. Your inexperience, you don't care, have caused people, have hurt people, have had car wrecks because of your negligence. Zen Garden, and then the person came and sued Zen Garden because they had a car wreck because of your negligence under your company scopes. They had to pay for that. Then there's another thing that you did too. They had to tear down a whole building. That's a lot of money. You had to go get some more materials to pay for the lumber, the concrete, whatever you had to build that structure with, because you didn't know how to read measurements. You don't know how to read measurements. It just dawned on me when I was looking at you in your own home and you talking about so many measure this, so many feet. I'm like, man, you just saying stuff because you don't even know how to measure nothing. Your inexperience have caused them to demolish a whole clubhouse or something like that and have to rebuild it over. So now you want to get paid for unfinished, incompetent, negligence performance. You want to get paid for that. But now you want to withdraw because you can't out-talk them. Your money not long enough. Like you told Bud, you got the money to go to court with. Okay, let me keep it going. So Mr. Anderson say that they want to withdraw, right? On September 15, 2023, opinion of order filing number 38. The court grants unopposed motion to withdraw. That's Mr. Allen. So now the defendant must respond to the plaintiff motion no later than October the 2nd. That's Zen Garden. Will you allow them to withdraw? Plaintiff may file a reply no later than October the 13th, thereafter, signed by Judge Lynn. So they did get the reply, you guys. Let's see if it's on here. Okay, here we go. September the 14th. Filing unopposed motion to withdraw. Unopposed motion to stay, right? Briefing deadline by Zen. So Zen Garden is going to stay on the case. And that's your answer. They're not going nowhere. Mr. Christopher Rogers said, we're staying. We're not going nowhere. We're staying. So now since they gave their answer, Zen Garden has answered back. Now they can go to trial. They're going to trial now. So Marceau did not want to go to trial. He wanted to drop out. He wanted to withdraw. He wanted to have this dismissed. Okay, of course, you guys know that we already know that the only thing that the judge did was dismiss Eva Garden. I mean, not Eva Garden. Eva Bank. Yeah, they dismissed Eva Bank. So there's your answer. There's just a little short update, right? We've seen the disposition with Trinity. Thanks, Trinity. We saw other witness came forth through Anthony Loftus. He presented witness. He presented how the Scots was moving in the neighborhood with the small business people. Now, if you look at the small business people like Buzz and Miss Joy, it is the same pattern with Zen Garden, the bigger company. He go in there and he just leave work undone. He want to collect his money and leave all the work undone. That's the pattern. But the most important thing, y'all, we have witnesses that can tell you guys and show you guys how this man is moving with the community. And then Zen Garden, of course, is part of the community as well. But it just so happened that Zen Garden is a company. You own the case with Black Titanic. Zen Garden has answered you guys. They have answered. They say that they are staying. So now that next, according to the paperwork, I got to look at it. The next court date, the trial begins in October. Stay tuned. You're on the case with BT. Y'all don't know me. I'll jump in the car in a minute and go down that road. It's up to y'all. If y'all want me to go down that road, it's up to y'all. Because now I have to drive from Atlanta back to Huntsville. If y'all want me in that courtroom, y'all know what to do. Y'all got to help out with gas. You're on the case with Black Titanic. Scopes versus Zen Garden. Scopes have running scared. They want to be taken off the case. They want to withdraw from the case. Don't want to go to trial. But Zen Garden said, oh no, we staying. Y'all know what that remind me of? Y'all remember when, of course, yeah, Melody and them coming up. I forgot about Melody. Yeah. My tail wanted the same thing that my soul is doing. He want to quit. He don't want to go to court no more. Yeah, but Melody said, "No, you started this. We're gonna finish," and that's what Zen is gonna do. You're watching Black Titanic. You're on the case with Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe.